Welcome to this video on debt management strategies. Are you feeling overwhelmed by your debt and unsure of where to start? Don't worry, you're not alone. Many people struggle with managing their debt and finding the right solution for their financial situation. In this video, we'll provide you with valuable information and tips to help you get your debt under control and work towards becoming debt-free. We'll cover topics such as assessing your debt situation, setting goals for repayment, and exploring various repayment strategies. We'll also discuss when it might be helpful to seek professional assistance and how to find the right resources for you. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of your options and a plan for tackling your debt head-on. So let's get started. The first step in effectively managing your debt is understanding the extent of it. This means calculating your total debt and identifying which debts have the highest interest rates. Here are some tips for assessing your debt situation. Gather all of your debt information in one place. This includes credit card statements, loan documents, and any other debts you may have. Make a list of all of your debts, including the creditor, balance, interest rate, and minimum monthly payment. Calculate your total debt by adding up all of your balances. Identify which debts have the highest interest rates. These debts should be a priority to pay off first, as the interest will continue to accrue and potentially increase your overall debt. Organize and track your debts. Consider creating a spreadsheet or using a budgeting app to keep track of your debts and payments. Once you've assessed your debt situation, it's important to set specific, achievable goals for repayment. Here are some tips for setting goals. Prioritize your debts. Consider paying off the debts with the highest interest rates first, as these can be the most costly in the long run. Create a budget. Determine how much money you have available each month to put towards debt repayment and allocate it accordingly. Make your goals specific and achievable. Rather than simply aiming to pay off all of your debt, set a specific target, such as pay off $1,000 of credit card debt within the next 3 months. Track your progress. Regularly check in on your goals and make adjustments as needed. Celebrate your victories along the way. By setting clear goals, you'll be able to stay motivated and on track with your debt repayment plan. There are several strategies you can use to repay your debt. Here are a few options to consider. The debt snowball method. This involves paying off your smallest debts first and working your way up to the larger ones. By tackling smaller debts first, you'll be able to build momentum and confidence as you make progress. The debt avalanche method. This involves paying off your debts with the highest interest rates first, as these can be the most costly in the long run. Consolidating your debts. If you have multiple debts with high interest rates, you may be able to save money by consolidating them into one loan with a lower interest rate. Negotiating with creditors. If you're struggling to make payments, you may be able to negotiate a lower interest rate or payment plan with your creditors. When choosing a debt repayment strategy, it's important to consider your individual financial situation and what will work best for you. There are times when seeking professional help with debt management can be beneficial. Some situations where it may be helpful to consider seeking assistance include: your debt is overwhelming and you don't know where to start. You're struggling to make payments and are at risk of default. You have a lot of high-interest debt and are looking for ways to lower your interest rates. You've tried to manage your debt on your own, but aren't making progress. There are several options for professional help, including financial advisors and credit counselors. It's important to do your research and choose a reputable provider. Some things to consider when selecting a professional include: fees. Make sure you understand any fees associated with the service and whether they are reasonable. Credentials. Look for a professional who is licensed and has the necessary qualifications. Reputation. Check reviews and ask for recommendations to find a professional with a good reputation. In conclusion, managing your debt can be challenging, but it's an important step towards financial stability. By following the tips outlined in this video, you'll be well on your way to creating a plan for repayment and working towards becoming debt-free. Remember to assess your debt situation, set specific goals, explore repayment strategies, and consider seeking professional help if needed. It may take time and effort, but with dedication and a solid plan, you can successfully manage your debt and take control of your finances. Thanks for watching.